Hello everyone and welcome to today's video, which is a book haul. I'm super excited, so I'm just going to get right down into it. The first one is Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinboro, which I am super excited about because at the beginning of the year I read 13 Minutes by Sarah Pinboro and I absolutely loved it. So let's get into what this is about. Louise, a single mom and secretary, is deeply embarrassed when she discovers that the man who sweet-talked and kissed her in the bar on a rare night out is her new boss, David. And Adele, new to town and lonely, who invited Louise for coffee after they bumped into each other on the street. Adele is David's wife. From the outside, David and Adele look like a picture-perfect husband and wife. But then, why is David so controlling? And why is Adele so scared? As Louise is drawn further into David and Adele's orbit, she uncovers more puzzling questions. The only thing that is crystal clear is that something in this marriage is very, very wrong. But Louise can't guess how wrong or how far a person might go to protect their marriage's secrets. So I am super excited about this book. I love that it has a thriller aspect, and I think it's really interesting how she's involved with both parties of the marriage. I've never seen that before, and this is on Netflix, so as soon as I'm done with this, I will check out the Netflix show. Next is The Lake by Natasha Preston. Natasha Preston is one of my favorite authors, so I will try basically anything she puts out. The Lake is new, and basically it's about these two girls who did something at their camp near the lake so long ago, and it was so bad, and they're trying to cover up their secrets, but they get a message saying the lake never forgets. And so now they're gonna try to keep their secret. A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. I am so interested in this book, and just, oh my gosh, it just seems so interesting. I actually discovered it on a different booktuber's channel. Her name is Mel Reads, and I absolutely love her channel, but that's beside the point. And she was talking about this book, and there's this one line in the book that is the entire reason I got this book, for that one line, and I will let you know when I find it. But yes, so I actually haven't read the first one because this is the second one in the series. Don't at me, don't get mad, but I didn't want to read the first one. I just wanted this one. So I'll read you a little bit of the synopsis. It says, everything Poppy has ever believed in is a lie, including the man she was falling in love with. Thrust among those who see her as a symbol of a monstrous kingdom, she barely knows who she is without the veil of the maiden. But what she does know is that nothing is as dangerous as him, the Dark One, the Prince of Atlantia. He wants her to fight him, and that's one order she's more than happy to obey. He may have taken her, but he will never have her. So I'm super excited about this book. It's kind of thick, and I like it, and look at this dust jacket. Love at first sight. Next is My Angelou. As you can see, I do have sticky notes in it. I actually got it yesterday from my grandfather, and the name of this is called Even the Stars Look Lonesome. I actually finished it today as I just got it yesterday. It was really good and I loved it. I'll get more into that later. But yes, and it talks about all different things. It talks about her life. It talks about sensuality and sexuality and what happened in her life, and just so many things, and how she felt about aging, and it's so good. So yeah. Next I have Too Good to Be True by Carola Lovering, and I was super interested in this one. This one is another one that is pretty popular on BookTube, and I'm going into it pretty much blind, but this is what I do know. One love story, two marriages, three versions of the truth. And apparently every single narrator, which there are three of them, is unreliable. I love unreliable narrators. And I mean, yes. It's a hardcover and it's not too long, and yes. Drinking game. Drink every time I say the word yes. Next we have Pretty Things, a novel by Janelle Brown, and I'm super excited about this. I've heard great things, and I've heard that her writing is also really dark and graphic, which I'm actually really into, and I've never read a Janelle Brown, and I'm really excited about it. I'm actually going into this one blind. I know little to nothing about it, and I'm going to keep it that way. There is murder involved. The next 3 books I actually got from my library today, but I will let you know what they are and what they are about. So the first one is The Night Swim by Megan Golden. I will read you a little bit of the synopsis. Ever since her true crime podcast became an overnight sensation and set an innocent man free, Rachel Crawl has become a household name and the last hope for people seeking justice. But she's used to being recognized for her voice, not her face, which makes it all the more unsettling when she finds a note on her car windshield addressed to her, begging for help. So I think that that's pretty interesting. I do know that she was going to work a rape case, and then somebody thinks that the rape case is connected with their sister's disappearance, and that's really all that I needed to know. Is Exit, Pursued by a Bear. I will read this synopsis as well. Hermione Winters has been a flyer. She's been captain of her cheerleading team, the envied girl and the undisputed queen of her school. Now it's her last year, and those days and those labels are fading fast. In a few months she'll be a different person. She thinks she's ready for whatever comes next. But then someone puts something in her drink at a party, and in an instant she finds herself wearing new labels, one she's never imagined. Victim, survivor, that raped girl. Even though this was never the future she imagined, one essential thing remains unchanged. Hermione can still call herself Polly Oliver's best friend, and that may be the truest label of all. Heartbreaking and empowering, Exit, Pursued by a Bear is the story of transcendent friendship in the face of trauma. I love you, I say, because I really do. I know, says Polly. And I actually wanted to read this book in high school, and I didn't get to because the cheerleader actually got at this book before I did, and then I couldn't remember the name, and that was like 2 years ago. And so I thought I was just never going to be able to read the book, and now I have it, and I feel triumphant. Yes. The last one, which is a little bit of a switch up, is You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogel. And look, Fluffy Flackerson, and you can like... Oh. Anyway, this is about 2 people who are engaged, but they actually hate each other. But neither of them wants to be the first to break off the engagement, because then the person who is the first to break off the engagement has to pay for the entire wedding because it's already been planned. So basically the entire book is going to be them pulling pranks on each other, trying to get each other to break off the engagement first, which I thought is so cute, and especially since it's a lovers to enemies to lovers. I've never even heard of that before, so yeah. That concludes today's book haul. If you made it to the end of the video, please put some book emojis and let me know what books you have gotten recently. Link down below, I will have my Barnes & Noble wishlist as well as my Amazon wishlist. If you would like to send me a book, thank you, first of all. And if you would like me to keep your book, simply say keep. Otherwise, if you would like me to donate it to a library or charity of your choice, let me know and I will do that too. I will also have the links for a few donations that you can make to help other people read and give them the gift of books and reading. So thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.